Superman news. Welcome to the Superman vlog as we march towards the July 11th, 2025 release date for James Gunn's Superman film, which is going to kick off the DCU. We got a treat. Yesterday, we got a treat. Sorry, I've been out. I've been dealing with a broken AC, which is going to cost me a fortune, apparently. I'm getting second opinions. So I've just been busy trying to put out fires there. But I just saw the news. A few of you have shared it with me and on Twitter. Apparently, James Gunn has shared this. So I wanted to give you guys my reaction, my first reaction and what I've seen. So we have revealed Krypto, Superman's super dog. Boom, right here. And to me, this is awesome. It is, number one, an appropriate time for Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. And number two, shows that I think James Gunn gets it. This is going to be a bright, a colorful, a hopeful vision of Superman. So let's read what he has posted here. James Gunn, Krypto arrives on screens in Superman this summer. And remember, they went back to the title, just Superman instead of Legacy, Superman Legacy. Krypto was inspired by our dog Ozu, who we adopted shortly after I started writing Superman. And he's got a picture right here of Ozu. Ozu, who came from a hoarding situation in a backyard with 60 other dogs and never knew human beings, was problematic to say the least. He immediately came in, destroyed our home, our shoes, our furniture. He even ate my laptop. It took a long time before he would even let us touch him. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult would life be if Ozu had superpowers? And thus, Krypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story as Ozu was changing my life. What better time to debut the not-so-good good boy Krypto than Adopt a Shelter Dog Month? By the way, Ozu today, fairly often, he is a very good boy. So he's just giving an update there. I think it's fucking great, and it's a touching story, especially if you're a dog lover and a dog owner. I think this is fucking awesome. This dog came into James Gunn's life and changed it and say, I'm working on Superman. I know about Krypto. I know Krypto is a popular character. I mean, we got a recent super dog film with Dwayne Johnson just recently. So he's a known entity in the DC universe. I love this good boy. And so he wanted to incorporate him into the film. So looking at the design, let's go ahead and check it out. Number one, Superman, let's focus there. Love the cape. Love the bright red cape. Love this straight from the comics. Another thing that James Gunn gets right, a lot of his stuff is being inspired by All-Star Superman and straight comic art. And you can tell that he gets it. He understands the love, the bond between man's best friend and Superman. And in this instance, I can definitely tell this is a different iteration of Superman. This is a Superman that is not suffering from depression or, is mopey like in Zack Snyder's vision of him, and upset and lonely, the only one of his kind. In Zack Snyder's, it's kind of teased that Supergirl's out there maybe somewhere, but his whole planet's dead. Here, Superman at least has his good boy Krypto. And for me, I don't know about you, but so as long as you have a companion, a doggy, a pet, friendship satisfied. If you don't have a lot of friends, it don't matter, because your pet is your baby, your love, your friend. And so this Superman, definitely a less lonely Superman. So I don't think we'll see a lot of the mopiness. Granted, we've already have confirmed that Supergirl is getting her own film, and so definitely he's less lonely in that regard too. There are multiple Kryptonians apparently around, and maybe we'll see more in in this universe. It is a more comic book universe filled with lots of different superheroes with superpowers. That's interesting to me. We don't really see that. We haven't seen it too often, at least in the darker DC universe. Zack Snyder, there's multiple heroes, but they're like popping up. This universe seems to be where there's heroes already out throughout the world, active and doing their thing. So, getting into the actual criticisms or pros and cons, some people say, "Oh, this looks cheap. This looks CW. This looks garbage." I'm like, I don't see it. This is a promotional image, a moving image. This isn't a still from the movie. Maybe there is a scene like this in the movie. That would be pretty cool. I hope so. But I think that this is just kind of a poster, a moving poster and an image here. And a lot of the hate is coming from, unfortunately, I don't know how this even happened in this Zack Snyder cult that has formed that literally hates everything that has to do with anything James Gunn posts about his new DCU, especially Superman, the Henry Cavill stuff. I think that the Zack Snyder cult has gone too far. You'll look at all of the people criticizing this wonderful thing, this dog. Like, how can you hate on a dog? And you go through their tweets, and it's mostly Zack Snyder weirdos. So I don't know. That's just something that we're going to have to come to terms with as a Superman fandom, and so eventually deprogram these individuals, bring them back into the fold. And I think some of them are already getting it. Some of them see how wonderful this news is, and it seems like James Gunn has his heart in the right place. James Gunn also has a history of animals in his films and being very, tugging on the heartstrings. Some say that's exploitative a little bit, and I agree. I've said that before. It's like, oh, you use those animals. But ultimately, if it's done well and if it's done right, then yes, you can get a lot more emotional gravity out of scenes, and you can feel those emotions because people care a lot about animals, so more so than humans, at least me. So I think it's a positive thing that we're getting Krypto. Now, his design. So talked about Superman's cape, the yellow symbol, the Kingdom Come symbol. I like it. It's just one flush color. I was like, that's a little awkward at first, but I grew to love it. Same thing with the collar on Superman. And it's just the bright colors make me feel just hopeful, and it screams Superman to me. Now, Krypto. Love Krypto. But Krypto, to me, traditionally has been a white lab. So this is where a lot of the criticism online and hate online has popped up for the casting of Krypto. And to me, it's like, really, I get it. Here he is a shaggy dog. Kind of looks like from a homeless shelter, a shelter dog, shaggy. But it could be in the story he finds him, in this state. And clearly, very clearly inspired. This is James Gunn. This is my dog Ozu. I'm putting him in the film. You can't fucking do shit about it, And so he takes the Krypto and he combines him with his own dog and his own experiences. Some people think that's a negative thing. Some people think it's a positive thing. We all have human experiences, especially with animals, and wanting to share that experience and have a combined, story to tell to others. I think people are going to really relate on it. Just getting too hung up on the specifics of the design. Do I prefer a white lab that I've always seen with very short hair, brushed, looks good and not shaggy? Yeah, for me personally, that's what I'm used to, so that's what I prefer. However, I know as a Superman fan, this has not always been that way. They have drawn Krypto in multiple breeds. In fact, I can prove it for you right now. There you go. So here we have Krypto shown almost this is a longer hair bit, almost like wolf-like, big buff. Here we have more traditional kind of looking Krypto, kind of goofy, obviously. This is back in the day. Here we have another one, but almost always shown with short hair. And so I think that the hair is throwing people off. But for me, it's not that big of a deal. But apparently for some people, it's a huge deal, and leading to, I just hate this idea that any small little thing gets massive amounts of hate these days. It makes no sense. Like this particular person, I'm not even sure how you can react in this way. I hate him. Fuck you, James Gunn. This People have literal brain rot, brain damage, weirdos, absolute weirdos, that go off about this stuff. So it's like, you know, comparing him to little Gretchens or horrific ugliness in dogs, wishing that the dog would eat chocolate. Like, this is some fucked up stuff. Like, what is wrong with you if you're this type of person? Grow, be a better person. You're so stupid. And number one, even if you give Krypto chocolate, number one, he's not a dog. He's a Kryptonian dog, so chocolate's not going to affect him the way that you think it's going to affect him. It's so stupid. So, yeah, there's some online discourse regarding the Krypto design since he's Shaggy. And it makes me want to do this. Yeah, just throw a break at these stupid screen and stupid people and just the idiocy that's going on these days at what should have been an awesome and great reveal, which still is, in my opinion. I'm really, really happy and thankful, and I think it's going to be a wonderful story beat. It's going to add something to the story. It's going to probably bring in more people to the theaters, and sharing this love of Superman in this world that Superman has populated. So this is a super family story, really. And we can focus on other things besides the Jesus allegory and the depression of being alone, and it looks like that is gone, and we have kind of a different version of Superman. Now obviously he's going to have trials and tribulations and things to conquer and get over, and low points and high points, I'm sure, throughout the film. So that stuff I'm looking forward to. And as we march closer to July of next year, hopefully he'll continue to reveal some of these great promotional things. I think this is a hit. I'm loving it. It's a little different design than what I'm used to, but I'm willing to give it a shot. So what do you think? Do you think that, this is terrible, the design is awful, it looks cheap, or do you think, hey, man, it's like, give it a shot? So far, James Gunn has had a good track record, especially with regards to animals. And yeah, the hair may be shaggy and longer, but it's not that big of a deal, right? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Just wanted to share my love for Superman and updates as we get closer. Let me know if you see anything else. Update me. I want Superman vlogs as we march towards the release date. Make sure you go and watch that film and support our boy Supes, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.